In this video, we're given the coordinates of our vertices and actually the equation of one of our asymptotes, and we're asked to find the equation of our hyperbola and graph it. So first, let's kind of plot what we know and go from there. So we have a vertex at -1, -1, and we also have a vertex at 3, -1. So because these vertices are horizontal, that tells us that we have a horizontal transverse axis. We know that the center of our hyperbola is going to be halfway between these two vertices. So because these vertices are 1, 2, 3, 4 units apart, 2 units to the left or to the right of each vertex is going to be our center. So we have that the center is at, so this gives us that the center is at the point 1, -1. And we're going to use that. That's going to be helpful in writing our equation. So we know that our equation is going to look like this. So it's a horizontal hyperbola. So it's going to be x minus h quantity squared divided by a squared minus the quantity y minus k squared divided by b squared equals 1. All right. So now, what are the values of a and b? So because this is a horizontal hyperbola, we know that the asymptotes are going to have the equation y minus k equals plus or minus b divided by a times x minus h. So we could have actually found the center from our asymptotes as well, because 1, -1 would have come from that. But this, what it really is helpful for is knowing the values of b and a. So we already know that a is going to be 2 units because we found that they were halfway in between our two vertices. So a is 2. But b is just going to be the numerator of this asymptote. So because the denominator is 2, that means the numerator is 3. So that's the value of b. And then we can find c by using the relationship between them. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So that's going to be 4 plus 9 equals c squared. This is a 9. 4 plus 9. So that means that c squared is equal to 13. And so c is the square root of 13. All right. So because we know b is 3, we can go ahead and plot our conjugate axis. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3. So up here at 1, 2, and down 3, 1, 2, 3. So the point 1, -4, that's going to give us our conjugate axis. So we can go ahead and draw in our box. So the box is going to be right here like this. It's going to go down to here, and then here, and then here. So here's the box. And we know that the asymptotes are going to go like so. So here's the asymptote there. And then we have this asymptote here that goes through our box there. So those are our two asymptotes. Whoops. And so we can go ahead and write the equation. So let's go ahead and fill in the information that we know. So we know that h and k are 1 and -1 respectively. So 1 and -1. And we know that a and b, so a and b are 2 and 3. So 2 and 3. So the simplified equation is going to look like this. So x minus 1 quantity squared divided by 4 minus y plus 1 quantity squared divided by 9 equals 1. And then we can just sketch our graph. So it starts at the vertex here and opens toward the asymptotes this way. So here we are, like so. So those are a quick sketch of our hyperbola.